What does it mean for your silver and gold investment when we get news that the size of the BRICS doubled? Yes, just a few days ago, we had Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, but now guess what? ICUISEE, the letter U. Yeah, I see you. That would be Iran, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Ethiopia, and the United Arab Emirates. Guys, this is a big story, probably the biggest story possibly of the century, and it will have massive impact on the price of the precious metals as we move into 2024 and beyond. Let's talk about some implications and, most importantly, what we think it could mean for the value of our investments in the precious metals sector. First, I want to say thank you for joining me here in the basement. It's a big honor that you're here. I want you to come back. You're a basement dweller when you're down here with us. So please subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement, live on the log flume with Lily. Lily, say hi. And we have some shocking news out of Iran, one of the new members of the BRICS Union. But first, did you know that even before the expansion, when it was just the original BRICS, that their economies in 2023 were larger when combined compared to that of the G7? Yes, that's the 7 largest Western economies. So now that we've expanded, we are talking about a force to be reckoned with economically, militarily, on many levels. The world is changing like no other time in your life. I'm confident, unless you're like 120 years old. Maybe you've seen a period of change which compares to this, but we are experiencing major change, and it will have significant impacts on the value, the real value of silver and gold. As we move into 2024, guess who's the chair of the BRICS this year? Our friends in Russia and Vladimir Putin. But what did we hear from Iran just a few days ago? Just immediately after they're allowed to enter the BRICS Union, they come out with a very strongly worded release which tells us they want to start a BRICS currency, a new currency that the BRICS countries can use amongst themselves. Now, what does that have to do with gold and silver?
Fortuna Silver Mines is a global intermediate gold and silver producer. Since 2005, Fortuna's best-in-class management has delivered impressive growth and profits. Fortuna's solid financial position and operational expertise allows for performance in any precious metals price cycle and provides a foundation from which to harvest great profits in more favorable metals markets. Investing in Fortuna is an investment in quality, long-term, sustainable production of in-demand precious and base metals.
Let me tell you something. Something very interesting. There's a reason why all the BRICS countries, central banks, are buying gold and probably silver as well, hand over fist. Yes, those BRICS central banks, they're the insiders, okay? And whatever they're disclosing that they bought, possibly they're even buying much more. Because you know what? The BRICS have a very unique perspective on the world. They've made it very clear that they're tired of the United States being this hegemony, this bully they like to refer to. Look, I live here. I'm not putting my own country down. This is not necessarily good news for those of us that live here in the United States of America, but nonetheless, the BRICS countries are tired of the United States imparting and enforcing their will upon other countries. We know this whole process of de-dollarization which is going on. We know that they are buying gold, acquiring gold, hand over fist. And I heard someone say something that I think explains to us, gold and silver investors, why holding precious metals is so important. Because essentially, it feels like The BRICS don't want the United States to be the hegemony power. They want gold to be the hegemony power. They want gold to be the tether of the world financial system. And they even say, so that it can usher in a new era of both prosperity and peace. Because when currencies are backed by gold, it's much, much harder to raise money to go out and fight war after war after war after war. But wait, there's more. We already know the BRICS plus the BRICS ICU, the current 10 countries, they control a lion's share of the world's resources, of the world's precious metals, of the world's economic power. But there's 40 additional countries around the world who have expressed interest in joining the BRICS Plus alliance. This could be a super interesting decade ahead for us. The transition away from the dollar, this de-dollarization, is going to occur in one way or the other, either peacefully and gradually, or unfortunately with more war, and could happen much more quickly. No matter how you slice it or dice it, though, people that are holding physical metals are taking a tangible step to protect themselves. That's why you hold it, right? Protect yourself. Protect your family from this uncertain period that we're heading into.
If you're looking to buy gold, silver, or platinum, do yourself a favor and check out Pimbex, the online precious metals bullion dealer and sponsor of Ron's Basement. I was a happy customer before they offered to support the channel. You'll find they have the best prices, quality, and service. I think Pimbex is best, and you will too. And be sure to tell them that you're from Ron's Basement.
Silver and gold are an excellent way to enforce world economic discipline. Gold and silver will return as the world's hegemonic asset. They never really went anywhere. I know a lot of you disagree with me on this point, but I think we've never really gone off the gold standard. Sure, they threw up some smoke and mirrors, fiat money systems, unicorn fart dust, paper money, derivatives, debt, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, there's always been that silver and gold for thousands of years that have endured all these different systems, right? Political systems, economic systems. And as the world continues to change and goes through what will likely be a period of great turmoil, gold and silver will raise to the top, will come out, will reclaim their status as the world base for money. And it really could usher in a period of great peace and prosperity. And for those of us that have made the decision to invest in the precious metals, potentially a great return on our investment. Hey, I appreciate you joining me here in the basement. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget, subscribe, and if you like, go watch a live stream. I'll see you soon.